everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My goodness, it has been far too long since I have uploaded a video on this platform. I am so very sorry. I mean, I don't even know where to begin, but I'm going to use this opportunity as, I suppose, reintroducing myself to you and to explain exactly why I stopped and what I have been up to. I cannot wait to reconnect with you, and I can't wait to share with you all of the details. So the last video that I posted, I believe it was April 2021. So I decided to embark on my very own journey into business and of course wigs. Because of what I used to do when I reviewed wigs and collaborated with other companies, I really built this burning desire, this huge passion for wigs, of course, being a person with a hair loss condition. It just was something that I obsessed over. Wigs have given me so much of which I cannot even express or explain, but so much where I too wanted to take a deep dive into the world of business and wigs. And for me to do that, I had to endure, of course, a lot of sleepless nights. I had to research, find reputable vendors. Of course, that was a great ordeal, but I did it. Because for me, if I was to start anything, the quality of the hair and the materials had to live up to my standards. And of course, it took a lot of time. So I had to essentially remove myself just to give me that headspace. Respectfully, I reached out to the companies that I was collaborating with at the time, and I shared my visions and my thoughts and my plans, of which, of course, they responded and asked respectfully if I could remove all of the videos, in fact, every video that I had on there. And I get it. I absolutely appreciate and understood, because of course I was sort of diving into their world, in their realm of what they were doing, their career, and I had to remove them. And I get it. It would be a conflict of interest. Of course it would. So I did remove them. However, though, I cannot deny how heartbreaking that was for me. I cried. The amount of videos that I removed, the time that it took me, that I had to sacrifice, time away from my family, and I had to remove them. Especially when you are literally doing everything on your own. I mean, even still to this day, everything that I do now, sat here talking to you on film, I do everything. I edit my own videos, I color grade everything, I promote all of my stuff that I do, everything, my website, I have done all of my own. So it's a lot. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard for me to remove it. But nevertheless, we are here where I can now, which is so exciting, I can provide you fresh, new, and exciting content. For new viewers, hello, my name is Steph. I am a wig specialist and wig designer. I am also the CEO and founder of my very own Wig Haven, Bold Locks Boutique Luxury Lace Wigs. And if you are thinking, are you wearing a wig? Yes, I wear wigs. I have a hair loss condition called alopecia areata. This is a wig. I wear wigs pretty much all the time, and this is one of my designs. So I envisioned this idea, of which we officially launched in May 2022. I posted a video on my Instagram and on my TikTok that went so viral. And what was coming my way, I was certainly not prepared for, because my phone was crazy. It was going crazy, where I would get all these notifications come through. So-and-so is following you, follow, likes, comments. And I was like, what's going on? And currently I was working in a full-time job at that time. And I was on my lunch break, and I couldn't believe, and I rang my fiance, and I was like, what's going on? I think one of my videos has picked up on one of my social medias. And I know that it did, because we all have a bubble, on all of our platforms. And when you reach further afield, you have when you start getting trolls. And that's when I knew, okay, okay, it's reaching out a bit further. And of course, naturally, what that created were more eyes on my social medias. And of course on my website. The funny thing about it was a video that I wasn't going to post. It was a video that in my mind on that day, I just wasn't with it anyway. I didn't think the lighting was good. I just didn't think anything would happen with that video. But interestingly, it always seems the videos that you would think in mind that wouldn't get far tend to do and go viral. I don't get it. I would work on something that would take me hours and hours and hours to edit and create and make sure that the angles are right and everything's all in frame, and the wig that maybe I'm styling that day is styled to perfection in my eyes. That don't really get seen. But the one that I wasn't going to post, where I felt awful that day, just so happens to reach. And I just sometimes wish, why that video? But anyway, I am so blessed and I'm so grateful, because what that enabled was me to reach to more people, to connect with more people with incredible stories, people within, of course, the medical hair loss community, like myself, people within the trans community, burns victims, people going through chemotherapy. There was this whole variety of people and then clientele that I had the privilege and honor to connect with and to support. And by the way, that video was the same video that was posted on Instagram and TikTok. I was a bit lazy, but I thought, hey, I've got to be present. I've just got to, post something of value, by the way. I just won't ever post anything. But I was really reluctant to post that video. And it does make me think, well, what if I didn't? Would I be here where I am today if I didn't? Which is quite interesting. So fast forward to September 2023 was the moment where we launched our very first campaign, which, by the way, took me, I think, probably half of a year, because with it being my first campaign, I wanted it to be right, even down to, the detail that I had envisioned. The model's toes had to be a specific colour. I had a whole wardrobe for all the girls to wear, and of course the wigs that I designed for the campaign, everything down to the T. I planned everything. I wanted to highlight the beauty of hair loss rather than taking on a medical approach, which equally is just as important. But I didn't come across anything that was editorial or high-end editorial, really truly highlighting and celebrating hair loss. I really wanted to grab the bull by its horns and take on something of my own, where I invited talented individuals within the hair loss community, all of which had different hair loss conditions, because hair loss comes in many forms, which are all incredibly valid. And so I had to get them here to do a campaign and take photos. And the feedback that I received from that campaign was just amazing. It was so amazing to the point where I had people working within the media reaching out to me and wanting to cover a story of the campaign, but also they wanted to learn a little bit about me, why I started Bollocks Boutique Luxury Lace Wigs in the first place, and learn a little about my hair loss journey. One of which, and I even still to this day, somebody from Forbes. I know, Forbes. By the way, this wasn't quite my first year in business. This is my second year in business, so I'm still, I'm a baby, the business is a baby. So there's a lot that we still need to learn, but there's so much that we have done and achieved, and to have had somebody from Forbes reach out. And I don't know whether if maybe it might have hit home for her, where she might have had somebody very close to her with hair loss. You'd be quite surprised at how many people are affected by hair loss. But she reached out and she asked if she could write up a story. Of course, that's a no-brainer. I cannot believe Forbes reached out. So we had an article written about the campaign. And because of that, I've had the pleasure now of connecting with celebrity hairstylists, of which our wigs have been seen on Becky Hill for her cover shoot for Attitude Mag. Our wigs have also been seen on AJ, in fact, multiple times for when she presents Big Brother UK.
It's a wrap! Thanks for everyone who tuned in. I absolutely loved my all-star panel tonight. It was like girl power, Flurry, Charlene White, Yinka Bikini, the girlies. It was so cute and I absolutely loved it. Also, I just want to take a moment for my hair. I mean, can we take a moment? The bounce, the shine, the lace, the colour. I'm obsessed. I can't get enough. I am going to tag the brand on screen because it's giving chef's kiss.
I have personally connected with a very special client, Munroe Bergdorf. She had her Maybelline New York campaign, which was the beginning of this year, and we are still collaborating together for any future events that she goes to, which is just amazing. I also had the pleasure of connecting with another hairstylist, of which his client was Jasmin Jobson. She was up for a BAFTA for Best Supporting Actress for the very well-known TV series Top Boy on Netflix.
Jasmin Jobson, Top Boy.
Oh my goodness, well, my dress is making me slide absolutely everywhere. So, girls, anybody with long dresses, just make sure you pull it up because you'll go flying. Hi, Sienna, my niece, I love you, my baby girl, Auntie Jasmine did it, I did it. I love you all. Thank you so much for the love and support. The girl finally brought it home. I did it. I love you all. Thank you.
And that there was a moment, because what was so significant about that was that she won her BAFTA award. She won Best Supporting Actress, and she was there holding her BAFTA award. And all I could see was just inches of hair of her Bold Locks Boutique custom wig. So that was a moment. And of course, when that happened, I mean, I was trying to film it on my phone, and I was shaking, and the influx of emotions that I had. Not only was I so happy for her that she won a BAFTA, but in all of its glory, she accepted her award and she looked absolutely fabulous. Leading on to present day, now, recently, I've had the pleasure of connecting with another celebrity hairstylist. Some of his clients have been Kim Kardashian, for example, Megan Fox, Katy Perry, and of course, Millie Bobby Brown. So he reached out and he said, Steph, I would love to collaborate with you. I have lots of clients who like to wear wigs. And I was like, absolutely. Now, little did I know that one of his very special clients was getting married. And he mentioned, right, well, Millie's getting married. I can't disclose any more information at this point, but could you maybe provide some wigs for her special day because she's got a few outfit changes? Now, it will be a selection of choice. It's never guaranteed that she would ever wear any of them, but it was something that I had to do. It was an opportunity that I would never probably ever get again, maybe, I don't know. Of course, I had to do it. She's there, pictured, I think she shared on her story, at the reception where herself and Jake were cutting a very big, enormous cake, and she was there with her very own custom Bold Locks Boutique wig. So it's been a whirlwind, and this is what's happened, I suppose, in a nutshell. I am sure that once I've stopped filming and I'm currently editing this video, that there's probably more that I forgot to mention. And so from April 2021 to where I was reviewing wigs and collaborating with wig companies, to now owning my very own brand and working with amazing clients with stories so worth sharing, and a variety of celebrity clients is just a dream. And so because of that, my work has been featured in The Guardian, The Daily Mail Online, Cosmopolitan, Attitude Mag, Gay Times, Forbes, and British Vogue. This year, I was also awarded Entrepreneur of the Year and Top Rated Business of the Year. And I am beyond grateful to share this all with you. So, what is next for this channel. I am back to share educational videos such as cap construction. So should you wish to have a customized order with us, we can go into detail about all the cap designs that we have available, how to measure your cap size correctly, makeup, beauty, hair loss awareness, the best ways to install your wig, how to promote the longevity of your wig, which is a very important thing. Plus, I will be welcoming members of the hair loss community, of course, celebrity hairstylists, and hopefully maybe some familiar faces that we see on our TV screens. Don't forget to press that bell button so whenever we do post a new video, you'll be alerted straight away. And let's redefine beauty one wig at a time. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. But please remember, you are beautiful just the way you are.